Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Lanky Woodsman. Mike here with you. Got another quick little indoor EDC pocket blade review here today. I'm going to put this blade through the same exact tests as we did with the Kershaw Link. And what we have here is the Kershaw Knockout. I actually am liking this one a lot better as far as the feel. I believe it's a little bit of a upgrade in steel as well. We're going to see exactly how well that translates into the sharpness test and the wear test. But first what I want to do is I'll quickly just go over the specifications on this blade. Obviously, like the Link, this one is made in the USA out of 14C28N Sandvik steel. The blade itself has a black DLC coating. Not really sure how that's going to hold up, but like I said, that's going to be one of the things that's going to be over time, and with the use we'll find that out. Has the same speed safe flipper. This one is a bit lighter, comes in at 3.2 ounces. Let's just double check that. Any day now. Well, this one says 3.8 ounces. My scale could be off. But anyway, very light. The blade itself is 3.25 inches. The overall length is 7.9. And the closed is 4.6 inches. The handle is made out of aluminum. There is a steel sub block right here, which is what the name Knockout comes from. And it has a reversible, actually 4-position deep carry pocket clip, which I love. The fact that it's deep carry. It's not exactly an amazing one. It's kind of small, but it goes into the pocket easily and doesn't rip everything up. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up the exact same way I did before. So let me reposition the camera and get everything ready to start cutting through. And then we'll go ahead and do the paper test, run it through all of the materials, and then we'll do another paper test at the end and see how it came out. I didn't do anything on this on the blades yet, as far as sharpening goes, so this is straight from the factory. So let me reposition this and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, what we have first is the paper test out of the box. Seems pretty sharp, was able to make some turns. It does shave hair, so now let's run it through some of the same things that I ran through, and hopefully most of these are going to be something that you could encounter in an EDC carry of this blade. Got some cardboard. So that went through pretty good. I don't know why I decided to do this one. This is probably not something you're ever going to come up with, but I got this old koozie that I never used, so I'm just going to continue to slice through that. I actually am finding that this one, even from the factory, is a bit sharper so far. I'm not having to push as hard to get through some of these things. No problem there. More envelopes, something that I cut multiple times, usually in a week. It's got the plastic inside. No problem. This is actually pretty darn sharp. Get this out of the way. Got some of this insulation board here. Again, I apologize for that noise, but it's got to be done. That's just obnoxious. We won't continue with that, but I'll do the slicing of it. That's actually a lot cleaner than the link was doing it. Very nice. Making a terrible mess, but it's worth it. I actually brought this down for the other one and never cut through it. That was super simple. Get a little bit of the wood here. Should be enough. We had a piece of wire. I believe I cut it twice, I'm not sure, but I'm going to this time. Melted through that. And we have some paracord. Obviously, if it went through wire, I would assume that it's going to go through this. I'm not really even doing much other than just applying a little bit of pressure here. Double it up. No problem. So, already, I'm not sure if you can see that, but you can see kind of like a little bit of a change in color on the black, but it's still on there. It's not like it's wearing off. Just probably, I'm assuming, from that styrofoam. So we got actually one extra thing, was the water bottle, so that is, I think I may have cut through some plastic, but I don't have any of those things that are still intact. So I think that's going to be pretty much what we're going to do for this test. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Those are the types of things that I would do in everyday life. So let's go back to the paper and see what it does. Oh yeah, so much better than the link. I mean, this is still really damn sharp. I can still turn, whereas the link would barely even cut into the paper. Now, price point on this bad boy is a little bit more than the link that I paid. The link I paid 30 bucks, and you know, for me in that price range, if I have to, you know, after a couple of days of hard use, if I have to run it over the strop, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, that's $38. That's pretty cheap, and that thing is nice. The blade would still cut through cardboard no problem. This one seems to be a bit of an upgrade in the steel, and it shows. You know, after all of those tests, I even did cutting through a plastic bottle, which I didn't do with the link, and it doesn't need anything. There's no, I don't see anything wrong with the blade at all. There's no flats, there's no rolls, chips, or anything like that. And this one comes in at $58. So you kind of get an upgrade, but you also pay for that upgrade. To me, in the hand, this one feels better. It's a little thinner. It's a lot lighter. I like the look of the olive and the black. You also have the flag on the back, just like the link has on there, the American flag. But overall, this one feels better to me than the link does. So we're going to go ahead and wear this for probably a couple of months, and I'll do maybe an update video on it, but it's definitely one that is going to be at the top of my list. I do have a zero tolerance folder, and that's going to be next on the list to do this test. So definitely check that one out, you guys, and thank you for checking this one out. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.